Yo, yo, it's been a little time for another vlog, and here, last couple weeks, I've been working on this rollover protection concept. I love how these actuators are very tight to the center line of this chair, because that allows the surge to be very detailed in how quickly it can change from left to right, to give the most latency-free response from what the sim is giving me. But that does come with the conflict or the downside of it just being extremely top heavy. Whereas if the chair leans to the left and my center of mass, my chest and body happens to be on this side of this actuator, this whole system becomes unstable and it wants to roll over. So that is why this rollover bar now is here. Therefore, if it's at extreme left tilt, then we'll tap down on these racquetballs and I am not going over. But at the same time, one way to counteract that moment to the left is to add some reaction force to the right, and that's what these preload springs are doing now. So as the rig tilts to the right, this spring actuator will extend, which pulls that spring, putting tension, preload on that ball screw, about 25 pounds, enough where this is extremely responsive to how quickly it will react back to zero. And of course, if this spring is connected to the base plate on the actuator, and that's connected to the slider rail bearing, it wouldn't be able to produce a reaction unless it's tied to the floor. So these 1/4-inch anchors are through the bamboo down into the basement, so there's a concrete slab underneath there. This is tied into that concrete slab, so the entire rig is now anchored to the ground, including the surge actuator up front, which still needs some work, and I don't have the programming right to make this surge work because both FlyPT and SRS only support arrangements in math for having 4 actuators, which is annoying. And all they gotta do is take the average of the 2 front actuators into their programming. It's literally probably 3 lines of code, but they refuse to do it. And I don't know, annoying. So there is some custom software being written to handle that issue, but we are making progress. And as far as an upgrade on stability, this is fucking fantastic. Later.